Okay, this video is about v2k or gang stalking, and I apologize for the way I'm dressed. I am a victim. I took coins and wrapped them around this. This is actually a raincoat, and it blocks the voices. This really works. Not only that, when I put my hand on it, it literally vibrates. And I'm testing foam. Dampening the vibration helps. This is the first one that I made. It's actually got bubble wrap works, aluminum screening. I don't know if you can see, there's aluminum screening that works. The plastic from the raincoat, and then there's something called aluminum tape, which is this. That works. This is a baseball hat that I made with the intention of being able to go outside. It used to look like that, but I went outside like a couple times at night with this. I'm making a new hat. I'm going to put everything on the inside. The thing that works the most are coins, which is why I have a stack of coins in front of me, and I save all of my coins. They block the voices. This is, you got to cover everything. This part wraps around here, and it's going to Velcro to this. I'm going to put Velcro around the side, and I'm going to use this. It does make a difference. This is a shield that I made. It's got a tin pan. When I put this near me, like if I put this right here and you put your hand over here, you can feel the tin vibrating. I'm getting hit by an energy beam. So I discovered it's called v2k. I made a blanket. The blanket is right here. That's it. And I've got aluminum foil and foam. And I bought all this stuff because I'm getting hit by this energy beam. It's a real thing. It's not a joke. So um, this is what you do. You take a baseball hat, for example. You get as many coins as you can. I'm using pesos. You're probably going to use pennies because they're cheap. Use duct tape and tape it. You got to do 2 layers because there's gaps. So you got to completely surround it. I don't so much have it completely covered. It's like 90% covered. There's a couple gaps here and there. I put a second layer over here. My idea is to get a thin foam. This is too thick. Do a second layer of foam, which dampens the vibration, and then do another layer of coins. You take this, you make something like this. I'd like to show you, but it's hard for me to use the microphone. I sleep with this. Solved all of my problems. No more headaches, no more being tired all day, no more dreams, no more nightmares, no more voices. Had voices 24/7, don't have it anymore. You want to crumple the aluminum foil. If it's flat, it's not as effective. Make something like this, wrap it around, and I'm going to cover my mouth, and I'm going to wear goggles to protect my eyes. Uh, this has Velcro, so I can remove this. I'm not going to remove it because it's got lots of issues. I also use this. This made a big difference. This really, I sleep a lot better from covering my eyes when I sleep. But you could take, I don't think you don't block dreams by covering the eyes. I'm 99% sure you got to cover like this spot right here. One night I woke up, it was really powerful, and I tested the locations. I'm blocking it with my hand, and I'm pretty sure dreams are coming in through here. Um, this I think is too thick. Oh, mouse pad. This works. You know, if try covering your face and lie down and see if it blocks the signal, it works. So the V2K is real. We don't know how many people it affects. I can literally tell what direction it's coming from. If Because I get hit different parts of my body. Like I'll feel a pain in my body, and if you cover a pain, let's say it's right here and it goes away, that means it's coming from the beam. So what you do is, if I would feel the beam and I would move my hands until I get to a point and it blocks the beam, and then I know the beam is coming from that direction, and it literally is coming from outer space. If I go outside, I'm still getting hit by this. It's tracking me. The other thing is, when I started this experience, I noticed that if I moved, the beam would take some time to locate where I am, and then it would start up again. So I would keep moving, and the more, if I moved side to side, it would happen rather quickly. But if I moved in different directions or up and down, it would take longer. So this beam tracks you. And what I think it's doing is it's hitting something in you, and they're picking up a response. You're emanating a response, and that's how it tracks you. I'm literally tracked 24 hours a day. This I usually put wherever I'm being hit. So like if I'm being hit on my shoulder, I would just put it like this and continue doing my work. Or I usually have to put it on my lap, almost always on my lap. Okay, so this stuff is real. It's not a joke. I didn't go through all the trouble of making this because I'm imagining something. This is real. It really does work. Um, and I bought all these materials and I tested it. It really does work. Uh, the tinfoil hat really works. I'm going to tell you, I don't think it's a terrestrial source. It's definitely extraterrestrial in nature. And it took me 6 months to figure out the best way to do it. So if you've got this problem, start working on it now because it will take you a long time. Because when you when you build this, they'll change the frequency and they'll find a way in, and they're doing this 24 hours a day looking for that gap. And no matter how much I block, they're still harassing me. Okay, so this is real. If you have any questions, please post below. Please post below. That's the signal. I wanted to say please post below. If I cover my mouth, I block the signal, so I can say please post below all I want. But that's part of the problem. It will, when I put this here, now the signal hits me in the nose, it hits me in the mouth, in the eye, etc. Okay, so post your questions below. I think I pretty much said it. Watch my other videos. They go into a lot more detail. This really works. Do it now. If you know somebody that hears voices, tell them to get a baseball cap, cover it with duct tape and coins, tape the coins, fill in all the gaps. 95% of the problem will go away, and their life will be restored again. People are victims. They're not mentally ill. Questions or comments, post below.